so excited to show you what I just did. I don't know if any of you have really come across Timex Electric or Dynabeat watches before, but a lot of the times the vintage ones don't work with a new battery. And I actually have 5 of them here, and only one of those work with a new battery. This guy here. But he's in pretty rough shape. He's definitely seen better days. He needs a cleaning and a new crystal. I don't know if I have a new crystal that'll fit, but if not, I'm going to order one and put it on there and then show you guys how that looks afterwards. But I have this beautiful one here that does not run with a new battery. You shake it a little bit and sometimes it goes for a little bit and then stops. Same with this one. I got this one and cleaned it up and put a new battery into it, and then it ran. And I was just like, well, that's amazing, because they usually don't. And to my surprise, it stopped working. So I've done a lot of digging and I can't find a whole lot on them, but there is one thing that I've seen people do. You take the movement out. I've seen people just take this spray, contact electric cleaner, because essentially what you're trying to do is get all the gunk and oil that has built up in there and just kind of stops everything from moving, and you want to clean that all out and then re-oil it. So some people don't even take off the dial and then do that, but I would be terrified of getting contact cleaner on the dial. So I'm going to take it all apart, and I did test this on this beautiful little lady's Timex electric watch, and it worked. I don't know if this is something that people do a lot, but as far as servicing these watches, I can't find too much information on them. I've heard that you can get like a new balance, complete like a whole new balance, and then put it in, and a lot of times that'll work, but for these vintage pieces it's a little hard to find. So I'm gonna try this, see how well it works, and then I also am curious to see if they keep okay time. Now, the reason why a lot of people don't take off the dials in the hands is because sometimes they can be a pain to get back on, and I've actually found that out with this little watch. It took me a while to get the hands back on and like staying on. Okay, if you would like to join me today to see if I can get these watches running again, that would be great. I think that this gold one, and this one, and this one might work. So I've got 3 here that I think should work with this, hopefully. And then I have one that does not move at all with a new battery in it, and my husband actually really wants this watch. And I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I think it's maybe a dead watch. I'm gonna start with that. No, I need a confidence boost. I'm going to start with this little gold one because I think that this watch is actually so pretty. So I'm going to start there. Gosh, why is this mat always dirty? Never clean. It's okay. I'm about to get it more dirty. Okay. Here we go. Pop the back. There we go. See, it popped. Battery out. This is a new battery, or at least it was when I put it in there, and it hasn't really worked since, so I'm assuming it still has some charge. All right. Here we go. So let me just put the battery in here and blow a little air. Don't want to go to you. Nope. Okay. No life. No life in there. All right. My cute little Sutcliffe Hansen. I love these tools so much. Okay, so from my understanding, pardon me, I have to do this with this hand, but yeah, you just get those 2 notches right here, and you spread them apart with your tweezers so you can release your crown. Come on. Okay, there you go. Crown is out. Okay, just like that. Flip it. There we go. Yep. I think this one actually comes out from the crystal. Never really used this before. Successfully. Just grab you on. Very nice, very nice. It's not the highest quality one that there ever was. I think I got it pretty cheap off Amazon. As you can see, all of the feet do not completely connect, but some of them do. Let's see if this works. Ah! Ooh. Hello. Okay, cool. Add that to the bucket of things I've learned. There we go. So let's go ahead and take off our hands. Here we go. Extraction complete. Just gonna leave those hands right there. All right, now you're supposed to bend these little tabs back, right there. As carefully as possible. They're easy to break. Very, very careful with this one because it is very close to this balance and you don't want to destroy that balance. And apparently if you knock it back or forward at all, it's easily damaged. So, whoop, okay, cool. Okay, here we go. It is removed. Now here comes the exciting part. And boy, I have gloves on. Okay. From my understanding, my limited knowledge, now what you're wanting to do apparently is get your sprayer right up in there because that's where the gunk and everything builds up. As I said before, there's not much on these that I can find on how to service them. So here we go. Let's just sure that's enough. Okay. Then we dry it very, very well. Might be an easier way to do this, but a blow dryer maybe? Too lazy to go get my blow dryer right now. This is what I'm doing. And you know, it dries really fast too, so. Now, I could be completely mistaken, but it does seem that the balance moves a little more freely. I guess we'll see when we get it back together and the battery in it. And if I can't get any of these fixed, well, then maybe you'll know it doesn't work very good. But I've had one success story, so. right, it's pretty dry. These little guys right here did come off because the dial is the only thing that really keeps them on. So let's just put those back in. Now I'm just trying to kind of figure out where exactly the oil should go. That's a screw, that's a screw, that's a screw. The screws, tightening them and loosening them apparently regulates a little bit. Just a little bit. That's it for that side for the moment. Alright, let's get this foot pad together. Please don't think of this as a tutorial. This is me just opening it up and trying to figure it out. And if it works, great. Bend these gently back down. Gently. If anyone's interested in getting into this kind of repair yourself or even mechanical watch repair, I would highly suggest going over to Sutcliffe Hansen and getting some of their toolkits over there. All the tools that you see me using here are from them, and they're good quality things. You know, it's an extension of your arm here, so you've got to have good stuff. The link will be in the description below. Okay. You know, I have yet to come across a Dynabeat watch that didn't look pretty cool. I don't know why, but all of them have like really interesting design or unique style to it, and I just love that about Dynabeat or electric watches. Alright. I'm still going to oil a little bit on the top here. It's running. It's running. It's not even pressed down the way it's running. It just wants to run. I'm so excited. Finally with the hands back in. I'm going to edit out how long that took me. Just know it took me a while. All right, here we go. It's running now. Let's see if it keeps time now. Okay, I'm gonna put that off to the side. All right, I'm gonna go at this watch that my husband wants and see. I have tried a new battery in it and it did nothing. There was no movement whatsoever. Let's see if it'll work. Well, first, I know we have to take off the crystal. Oh, wow, that came off so easy. I never really thought that fixing Dynabeat or electric watches was something that I could do. And then I got one in that my husband really wanted, and then I was like, I wonder if I could. So I started looking it up and seeing if I could fix it somehow. And this is kind of what I came up with, so I'm giving it a shot here. You know what's funny? Even though this watch had the most to it, had a date complication and everything, it was by far the easiest for me to work on out of any of the watches I worked on today. I'm not showing it, but these hands on all these watches gave me the runaround. Except this one. I would love to be able to get this working for my husband, Evan. He seemed really excited by the idea of it. It's very like retro-y, unique, and he's really into unique watches right now. Fresh battery. Nothing. Nothing. That's okay. We knew that it might not work. I think that this watch has some water damage or something else. I don't know. Fresh new battery didn't work. I mean, that balance wheel does not want to turn at all. So, yeah. Okay, well, we tried it, and that's okay. Well, okay. We wanted to, but it had no movement from the beginning, so. Okay, let's see about this watch. It's got lots of scratches there. This thing has seen some days. Take that battery out. Alright, I just want to show you really quick. Brand new battery. Runs for a little bit and gives up. Gives up. Okay, let's do it. There we go. Not so bad. It's actually a very, very pretty watch. Sorry you guys keep seeing the same process over and over again. But it's not too boring. I just want to see how many watches I can fix here. Very gently. Okay. Now the magic pot. Okay. Smells great. Okay, should be enough. These things are so loud. Good, good. The crystal's okay, but I think I can do better. A little bit better. Oh dear. Sand it down a bit. Play watch. Nice and shiny. All right, let's put it back in. There we go. Okay, now finally to see if this thing will run. There. She's a tickin'. It's so exciting. Okay. All right, let's see what time it is. It's getting late. I've been here all day. Let's try a Timex Electric Dynabeat. See if this works. I'm gonna try this one the easy way. Let's see what the easy way gets us. By easy way, I mean not taking off the Hansen dial. Oh, this one's so pretty. So let's see what this does. You know, that absolutely did get on the Hansen dial, but they seem to be okay. Then use that mat. Well, this one seems to be working just fine. Case back. Okay, I'm going to set you to the right time. Well, they're running better than they were before. So I'm just going to monitor them and clean them up. And yeah, I'll be back on how that goes. 'Cause I'm not sure. This one's really cool though. I hope that this one survives. Let's see how they keep going. It's pretty exciting. I mean, they're all running besides this one, but we knew that that one was probably not going to make it anyways. Do I have a new crystal for this one? I have one last watch to do real quick, and I know that I can at least fix this one, hopefully. I just took off the crystal, and I have a new crystal to put on it, and I'm going to shine it up, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Yeah, so I was very lucky that I actually had the exact same crystal available. As much as I liked polishing crystals, there's no saving a cracked one. Oh, yes. So pretty. Might have to keep one of these for myself. Okay, I'm going to clean all these up and show you what they look like. Two of these watches were pretty gross. So I took some time with some pegwood and I scraped off all the really old gunk and who knows what else on there. Then I threw it into the ultrasonic cleaner to get everything nice and shiny and clean and then polished afterwards. The straps were also really dirty, so I threw those in as well. I'm so happy with how this project turned out. They all look so great and it feels so good to take a broken watch and get it going again. This one here did give me some troubles and would randomly stop and then start up again. So I actually went back and did the process all over again, but now it's running great. I'm really gutted I couldn't fix that watch for Devin, so I'm going to try to do some deeper digging and see about a full service on it. I like to know why it's not working and if I can save it. If that's possible. I really stumbled my way through this, but it was nice to learn a little bit about these hybrid watches. It was really something different than my mechanical watch repairs, so it was fun for me. And a special thanks to Devin for his awesome photography here. I'm so excited this worked. I really hope you guys liked watching me trying to basically put hands on. No, it took me a long time to get these hands back on, so just be aware of that. If you try this trick, just beware that it is difficult to get the hands back on. These movements particularly. I don't know why. Or, maybe it is just me. I'm not sure. But I hope no one else has quite as hard of a time as I did. I'm going to monitor them for a while and see if they're keeping time. And yeah, if so, I'll probably throw them up on my eBay and see if anyone else wants them, as long as they're working well though. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Kachiri. This is The Secondhand, and I just experimented today. I hope it was entertaining for everyone to watch. At least I know what to do with the Dynabeat now, hopefully.